Can you hear my chair? This book is so good. I put on a headband so that you knew that it was a different video than the last video, even though I'm filming it like 10 minutes after that one. Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm the Witch of Wonderlust here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today I have a book review for you. The Psychic Witch by Matt Oren. This is a new book. It just came out last month. I think if anybody's to ask me what my book recommendation would be for beginners, and for even people who feel like they are beginning but still kind of need some more things to grasp or more things to learn about, this is my book recommendation. This is my book recommendation. I get that question all the time and I never used to answer it because that question is so much more in depth than people think. This right here. You know what? Before I get so excited, grab a cup of tea. I'm drinking the Suttons of tea, the Earl Grey. Super basic, just added a little bit of milk and I am set. Funny story, I almost added ranch instead of almond milk. I don't know how that happened. I just wasn't paying attention, but that would have been tragic. Anyway, this book. When I first read this book, the first time I opened it, I was only a few pages in and I could already tell that I loved the way that Matt wrote. I liked his voice, I liked his style of writing. It was down to earth, but it was informational. He answers so many questions that the newer practitioners have, whether you're just starting out or you're still kind of just still finding your footing, but you don't feel like you're brand new. He answers so many questions and he answers them thoroughly. It's not just, oh, just do this. Because a lot of the time what I see with that is that when somebody says, oh, what do I do about this situation? A practitioner, a book, a resource will usually just say, oh, just cleanse, oh, just ground. Okay, but then how do you cleanse? How do you ground? He answers those things thoroughly and very well. In a lot of books that we read, especially for newer practitioners, they talk about the foundations as if they should already be known. In books for beginners, and they just brush over things such as grounding, such as cleansing, such as shielding and protection, as if we would already know that, even though we're holding a book for beginners. For some reason, detailed information on the basics seem to be the hardest thing to track down, which doesn't help. Matt talks about cleansing in detail. He talks about shields. He talks about protection. And even if you are familiar in the foundations, he gives you different perspectives, different ways of approaching these foundations that you may have not seen, approached, or tried before. One thing that this book is genius for is that it's interactive. So it's not just, here's a pile of information, good luck. It has exercises throughout the whole book. Most of the book is exercises. It's basically like having a teacher there guiding you through these exercises. It's genius the way it's written. There are 93 exercises. This book isn't big, but it is packed with information. I loved this book so much. The way this book is written too, not only is it giving you a way to interact, a way to actually practice the things and apply the things that this book teaches, but it gives you the foundation, it gives you the building blocks. You can utilize this book over a long period of time. So it gives you the foundations, it gives you the building blocks, and then slowly but surely adds in things that you can build on top of that. So once you learn exercise 1, in exercise 40 or whatever, it'll say, after using exercise 1, so you already did that, you already know how to do that, we then go into exercise 40, whatever. I feel like that system of teaching is so beneficial, it's so effective, because once you give people those building blocks and they understand the foundations, they can put things on top and build those things into the manifestation, the situation, the result that they want. It's got the ability to become a mentor in its own way. So if I wanted to directly apply, if I wanted to just, if instead of, because I just read the book. I did try a few of the exercises, but I just read the book. I didn't go through and do each exercise as you go, which is how you should have been reading the book, but it's fine. It's fine. I wanted to make this book review. This book would last you quite some time if you were practicing every exercise and if you actually took the time to feel comfortable and feel confident in each exercise. I bet you anything this could be like a year-long challenge for yourself if you wanted to challenge yourself in your practicing ways. Another thing this book is so good at doing, and the reason why I'm adding it to my recommendations list, is because it's so easily moldable into any belief system that you may have, into any way that you may practice. It has a good mix of ceremonial and of folk magic. And by that, ceremonial magic, think more visualization, think more chanting, think less tools and more airy, I guess. It's more in the mind's eye, it's more in the spirit realm, it's more higher up. Whereas folk magic is things that are earth-based, things that are candle magic based, charm bags, poppets, things like that, right? So I personally think that when you combine the two, that is when they are the most powerful. To each their own. So this book is my recommendation book for anybody wanting to become a practitioner. It is easily moldable to any kind of way that you are practicing or anything that you are currently researching in of how to practice. It's an easy read. It's easily applied to anyone with any belief. It's clearly spoken with specific information and specific instructions. And it explains why those instructions are put into place, which is, again, so important. So this was a super quick review. I didn't want to I'm not going to give you the contents of the book. You have to read it. It's so good. But I just got really excited about it. I want to let you know about it. I will leave a link down below. And thank you so much, Matt, for sending me this book. This book was so good, and it is one of my favorites. It reached like top 5 so fast, so easily. So I appreciate it so much. Please check out the link down below for this book, and also give the author Matt Oren some love. Time for my YouTube stuff. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video. It's the easiest way to support me. Hit the notification bell for all of my upcoming videos, because YouTube doesn't like to tell you when I upload. I do have a Patreon if you can't get enough content, and the community is growing. It's on Instagram, so use the hashtag Wonderlust Coven to interact with the community, as well as there are 2 Discord servers, so those will be linked down below. Whew, wow, that's my YouTube spiel is just getting longer and longer, but I do hope that you get the chance to get your hand on this wonderful, wonderful book. But yeah, that's it for this video, and as always, thanks so much for watching, best of luck, be kind to each other, and may your gods treat you as you've treated others. Bye.